You Should Know Podcast, episode 157. Round of applause, please. Oh my. That scared me. Dude, that scared me. Hey everybody, welcome back to You Should Know Podcast. If you are new here or if you haven't already and you look below, you see the subscribe button isn't pressed, you're wrong. If you look even more below there, you see the comment section is fulfilled with your name. Guess what? Even more, go and fill that out. Get your good karma. We have more call to actions for your good karma. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, and hit that like button. Also share this podcast with 3 of your friends. We love you so much. You can find us everywhere all week, not just here on the YouTube. You can find us on the Patreon, patreon.com/YouShouldKnow podcast. We put out the best piece of content I think we ever have in You Should Know history, the slap face video. Everybody on the Patreon is raving about it. The production value, the high qualityness of it, the content, the editing, everything is top tier. So head over to Patreon and go watch that. We're also on Instagram at You Should Know Pod. We're also on Twitter at YSK Pod. And for those of you that want to, we're on Facebook at You Should Know Podcast. The links for those are all in the description below. We love you so much. Be sure to get your good karma. Now on to the rest of the episode. The You Should Know Podcast. We got co-host Cam back in the studio. Cam, you are, the audience cannot see this. His couch is literally on pins and needles right now. Oh yeah,
it is. It's awful.
It's awful. Not only the back. Normally every episode we have to construct some kind of configuration to fix the back of the couch. Now it is the front and the back.
The front is sitting on a nice
You can't hear you.
The front is sitting on a nice little styrofoam and plastic concoction. The back sitting on some cardboard and some 2x4s. We got a chair holding up the midsection. It's unfortunate situation.
But we might be able to say this right now. This might be the last episode with these couches.
Drop it on them.
We might. I went out this week. I've been looking at some couches because I was like, okay, what can hold 2 metric tons?
Okay.
On the left side of the camera, that might be able to work.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so we were in the store, and I was like, every employee y'all have, sit on that one and see if we can.
And one of them move a lot. Just move a lot. Hey, that guy's bigger. Hey, come here.
No, 100%. We might be getting new couches by the end of this week, so that will be a new thing. It's not going to be too big of a change, though. They're going to look similar to this.
No more green velvet.
No, not green velvet. Okay.
First off, where are you? You are blending in with the couch. Like, it is uncanny how exact a color match that is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've been trying to, change my wardrobe a little bit. So I've been going into this athleisure vibe. I went to the store yesterday. I bought like 4 of these shirts. Why do I wear the one that blends me into the couch?
I'm seeing a floating neck and biceps.
Yeah, I'm just a floating head and arms and a little bit of leg. And I look like a camp counselor from the leg below. Can we be honest?
That's literally what I had to wear when I worked at Hibbett.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
lie. Those shorts.
Audio listeners, I know you're a little confused, but I am completely blending into the couch. Waist down, I am a church leader 100%. Right now. I know. I'm
so sorry. Sorry. Strange detail on the fit.
Yeah.
Your socks are making me uncomfortable.
What's wrong with my socks?
The more I look at them.
What's wrong with my socks?
They're in like a purgatory middle ground of like, it's like longer than an ankle, but it's not a full crew sock.
It's enough for one little fold in it.
Where does one purchase those? What is the length of that sock?
It was a gift for my birthday.
From who and from where?
Well, I can't say that. And it was Amazon.
Temu.
Amazon.
Oh, not Alibaba.
What?
Alibaba?
Who?
You don't know what Alibaba is? Alibaba's the bee's knees.
I think I went to school with a girl named Alibaba. I think so. She was different than the rest of us. But she was a sweet girl.
Sure she was.
She was. She was great. And now, is this the same Alibaba? Did she move to the Dallas area? Who's Alibaba?
Alibaba is a manufacturer in a huge company. Now, that's what people do when they. Oh, no, because those socks aren't real. That's why I was seeing where you got them from. Those are not sold in Walmart, Target, or anywhere near.
I got them the same place I can go buy a house right now, Amazon. That's exactly where I got these. Dude, I am camouflaged into the couch right now.
You're like Randall.
And it had me thinking, animals that can camouflage, right?
Savages.
The ones that get captured out in the wild and you can camouflage, at that point, do you deserve it?
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean?
You did not master your trade.
Yeah.
You took your gift for granted. You never put up extra reps, and you deserve to be caught.
Yeah, if you camouflage and you still get hunted,
no.
At that point, that's where you got to take some accountability.
Yeah. Hey, there's a ladder. You're right where you're supposed to be in the food chain, and you're not climbing.
That's why you got to hit one of these. That's my bad. No, you're right. No, that's me.
Y'all have a good one, man. Keep the planes safe. I'll be back never.
And now, if I could camouflage, I think I would be the best criminal in the world. If I genuinely could, like if I was outside and now I'm a tree, I'm never getting caught.
But okay, time out. What crime are you committing?
If I could camouflage,
yeah, outside on a tree.
Well, I could camouflage
on a pickpocketer. You're just like,
I'm like, no, I could literally like not even have to pickpocket. I could be like, that wallet is mine. Now I'm a brick wall. Like, you know what I mean? Like I could do anything.
So you would pickpocket with the amazing ability of being able to camouflage. You would become a petty thief?
Oh, I would do that. I would literally go onto planes.
What? What are you like? What, you all see what I'm saying? You get camouflage, you turn to a criminal. What are you doing?
I would, yeah, 100%. That would be the best perk of being able to camouflage.
Is to be a criminal. What about to fight crime? Hey, there's hostage in there. I need you to become that PVC pipe, crawl up in there. You're a ceiling tile. You just go, ah! You just drop on him. He goes, what the? Oh, he's so hairy. And you're gone.
No, I would. Any superpower that people ask for, it's definitely for their own gain. There's no. As a kid, you've never been like, when people ask, what is one superpower you wish you could get? The first thing in their mind is like, how could I help people? It's never that.
As a kid, I'm never like, okay, the one superpower, fly. How am I gonna fly from bank to bank and take everything? Like, you're bro. Why are you going to the dark side? But you're a good man.
But it's always for personal use.
Not for crime. That's what I'm getting at. Why are you turning evil? Like, you're a good guy. You said I'd pickpocket. I'd get on planes. First off, what do you mean by you're getting on planes?
Free rides.
That's more. What about if it's full capacity?
I'm the bathroom now. Like, I'm literally like
so now he's peeping on people in the bathroom. He's stealing your wallet. He's watching you take a piss. My God.
I'm like in the bathroom and then I hear a tinkle. I'm like, oh God, that's a stinker.
Could you imagine someone's pissing and it's like a lot of turbulence. They're just looking at the walls and trying to balance. They touch you and you go, oh. Like they touch the wall and they just hear, oh. And like, they go, what the f? Go. Like your eyes peel open.
I'm like, oh, that tickled. Dude, I went back home this weekend, right?
Oh, you did?
And I was talking to my dad, right?
Oh.
And he unlocked a fear in me that I never thought of. And I'm nervous about it going on tour this year.
Oh, God.
Because we're going to be taking a lot of plane rides, like at least like 40, right?
A lot.
Because he said this happened to him, and now it is a super fear I have this summer.
Oh, God.
Having like a stomach virus on a plane.
That's top tier.
That is probably the most inconvenient and scary thing ever.
Now for you, that is life altering. That would literally change the course of your life. But for me,
it's a canon event.
I'd go. But you would not be able to. You'd be sitting there. Oh, yeah. With the seatbelt, and you'd have to live with it.
Well, there's multiple layers to it. There's multiple layers because first of all, I already get dizzy in the sky.
Yeah.
My brain is not meant to go at that altitude. You know what I mean? It is not meant to be that high.
Scrambled eggs up there.
Yeah. So I'm stone cold, like sober already. But if you put me in the sky right now, I'm discombobulated. I don't know what my left and right is.
Bro, to speak on the discombobulated, you remember when you had the headphones?
Wait, what?
This is how not normal he is. You literally, it was a Delta flight. They gave the free headphones. You were undoing them. And you looked at me, you said, bro, where the f is you with the headphones? When am I going to get in? They were in your hand, bro. And I was like, bro, you're way too tired.
I don't do well on planes at all. But imagine you have the runs. You got diarrhea of the butt on an airplane. And you go to sit and like you're squirting it up. It is like a Windex out of your rectal
the
region.
altitude alone might make you leak a little bit.
You know what I mean?
You hit a nice, you're sitting there, like everything's just dropping down.
Because my dad told me, he was like, yeah, I remember one time I was coming back from Vegas and I got real sick. And so I was in the commode all 2.5 hours of that plane ride. And he said, I painted the walls of that place. And he said, and this lovely lady went in right after me. And I was like, did you see her reaction? He was like, those are one of the things you don't look back at. It's one of those things you just, it's one of those things you just keep going.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
First off, poor woman.
Yeah.
Second off, your dad, if he spent 2.5 hours in a 2x2 bathroom, 30,000 feet in the air, he literally needs to be on a no-fly list. He is never allowed on an airline again. That's grosser than me eating in the shower. That's grosser than you not. That alone is absolutely disgusting. An airplane bathroom sucks.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I don't know how to flush on airplane bathrooms.
I'm always confused, too.
I don't know. There's not a button or a lever.
Is it the little, like, where is it?
I just leave it. One time I've peed on an airplane bathroom. It's before we took off. I've never done it walking. Like, I've never done it. Whenever we were still grounded, I was like, I forgot to go pee at Terminal C. Now I'm going to go use this bathroom. I just left it.
So we weren't even in the sky.
Oh, no, we were grounded.
The plane wasn't shaking.
Still packing bags.
You're still on the floor of the earth.
Yeah.
And you didn't flush your urine.
I didn't know how, though.
And your urine, I know it was pungent. I know it stunk more than the average.
You're orange. You know what I mean? It was like boiling.
You and your father need to invest in a charter bus. Neither one of you deserve to fly. You didn't flush your piss on a plane.
No.
And we were on Earth.
Yeah.
Why?
I think I've said it. I didn't know how.
Work for it. Try to figure it out.
I pressed every button. I pressed every button. But you know what I did try to do? Because I just watched Now You See Me with Leonardo DiCaprio. And there was a scene where he escaped the plane by going through the bathroom. And I was pushing everything to see if I could go to the baggage area. Couldn't find it. They make it a lot harder in real life.
Bro, you would be the guy that literally pops through and you're just in the sky. You're just like, you just fly out of a...
It's like that scene from Soul Plane when the dog, he goes taken out. 100%.
Bro, oh my God. I cannot get over that.
What?
Getting the runs in the sky.
It's the biggest fear
ever. That is a
ever.
genuine fear.
Yeah.
That might have a name. That might get a phobia.
Yeah.
Like a real title.
It's called, it's like astroshitophobia.
Ass and air phobia. Oh my God. Ass and air. We got to coin that.
Yeah.
We can make a buck off of it.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Booking.com.
Every time we use Booking.com to find a place to stay in the U.S., we know they're going to have exactly what we are looking for.
They have a huge variety of options from hotels to vacation rentals, and I know I can find exactly what I'm looking for. I found Booking.com as something for absolutely everybody. You, and you, the person behind you too.
P, you know we love taking friend group trips and we like going to places and having fun, eating good dinners and having a great time.
I love that.
And I know we're planning a beach trip very soon.
We are.
But I also know you don't like kiddos and you're saying,
Get them kids away. I'm like Michael Jordan with the kids. I don't want them around. I'm very specific about what I want whenever I go visit the beach, so that's why I went to Booking.com. It helps me find the hotel or the place I'm exactly looking for. I want a place that has a balcony right on the beach. So I wake up in the morning, I open that door, I get seaweed in my nose.
You're exactly right.
I know I am.
So, no matter who you are, Booking.com helps you find the stay that is ridiculously right for you.
Find exactly what you're booking for on Booking.com. Booking.yeah. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
My God, it's honestly wild you brought up planes and you didn't even get on one.
Yeah.
Because I have a ridiculous plane story too.
Hopefully it doesn't involve like discrimination.
Oh, okay, it doesn't at all, but all right.
I've heard a couple of your stories.
It involves some weird but not down that path.
Okay, good.
So we went to Indianapolis to watch Gabe's national championship. He won again, so shout out Gabe.
National champion Gabe, let's go, baby. Two time.
Back to back. Anyway, we get on this plane, and me, Liv, and Malachi were sitting towards the back.
Yeah.
He did great. He's a good baby. He did great.
It's always a little selfish to have babies on planes.
It is a selfish move. I hate people that take babies on plane.
Yeah.
I hated myself that weekend, but
we're not bringing him on tour, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, good. Good.
No, he's only going to drivable distance shows, and that's it.
Okay, 100%.
He's not getting on an aircraft.
At that point, in the airport, I don't even know you. I'm not sitting by Malachi. I'm like, hey, this guy's got a baby. I'm sorry for his
You go to check in, but we're all on the same ticket because it's like company purchase, and it's like, Malachi, can you go? That's a faulty. Check your machine. He's not with me. This baby's not with me. I don't know the baby.
I'm like, wipe the baby's hands for powder. Here we go. I'm like, check the baby. I don't know. Double check that baby.
I go, that doesn't look like a diaper bag if you ask me. They got contraband. But we're toward the very back so we could all sit together.
Right.
So I am in the right side of the plane, aisle seat.
Nice.
This man comes in 1 row in front of me on the left side of the plane, aisle seat. So we're like cattywampus.
Yeah, a little cattywampus.
But very close.
A little
It's aisle to
parallel.
aisle.
You can definitely see that man.
Me reach and touch him.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Shouldn't do that.
So no, never would. But that's just show you the distance.
Okay.
We sit down, they go through their and then right when we're about to take off, like the jet engines, you feel it? This man literally goes. I'm like, oh my God. No, yeah, no. Thoughts were racing, if I'm being honest. He's flicking.
Whoa.
But there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna watch you flick.
Too much hand.
There's
I don't know where this is going.
just
I'm gonna let you land.
Oh, trust me.
Hopefully the plane.
I was waiting to see if we were gonna land. No, I'm just kidding. But oh my God, I missed a huge part.
Okay.
This man, when he walked, oh my God, when he walks in, he has a duffel bag that could fit a human.
Okay.
It's literally this big, and it looks like a big ass sack of. It looks like a big. Okay, no, okay, but I'm not joking. I'm not potting. He literally, it comes in and it's like, clink, clink. There's like machinery like clacking.
Immediately you're hitting the flight attendant, but you're like,
bing, 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 bing. They're like, sir, your fan is on, fatty. Your AC's on. I'm like,
the chips are coming.
I'm like, right there, watch him. Huge. It was so, I want y'all to think about this. It was so big. You know the overhead bins?
Yes.
That can fit 4 suitcases maybe? His one bag. It took the whole thing and he closed it with confidence. How the hell did he get through TSA with that? Who said that's a carry-on? Yeah. Who said that?
It's like
it was like he was going to climb Everest. Like it literally was a tent. His pots.
His whole life was in that duffel bag.
Everything he owns was in that bag, and it sounded like machinery. It was a huge black bag clanking. He puts it up there, sits down, goes to the flick. We're back in the story. All of a sudden,
so he's sitting there.
I know. Just let me. I know. Right.
No, not that.
He did. He's getting ready, right? And he had like a satchel, almost like it wasn't like a full crossbody, but it was like a small one.
How many goddamn bags does this guy need?
No, this guy literally said, "I'm not paying $40 for the checked bag, American." He said, "I'm bringing my life with me." But he pulls out a notebook like this big, little notebook, opens it up, sets it on his lap. Out of nowhere, he's done with this, but he starts going. No, you stop it. Yes. And I'm like, sick. Like I'm my ADHD. I'm sitting there vibing with the guy.
And then you start going.
And I go, watch me when he was on. I'm sitting there, yeah. So he's ticket-tagging, and all of a sudden, I swear to God, we're like, this is the ascend.
Yeah.
First off, who is active on a plane? One. Secondly, why are you doing it while we're literally like that? Shouldn't do it on this couch. On the ascend, and he literally goes like this. He unbuckled.
No.
He unbuckled his seatbelt and took a quick stand. But it was like 5 seconds. He literally went. And I go, oh, brother, I'm thinking he's terrified of planes.
Okay.
Terrified.
Yeah.
He's ticking and tacking. He's flicking. He's standing up.
Yeah.
He sits down and goes. Starts doing this shit. And bro, at this point he's a sorcerer. In my mind he's casting spells.
Yeah.
He's literally going like this. He goes,
who's he pointing at?
The whole time.
Yeah.
He's elbowing his neighbor. He's like,
his neighbor's like,
he's animated as hell.
Yeah.
Okay, now you have to believe me when I say this.
Yeah.
This lasted the entirety of the hour and 45-minute flight.
You're right.
To the point where I fell asleep, woke up, I look at the man, he's in a sweat, and he's going. And I'm like, okay, what the hell?
This guy's stamina's off the chart.
His notebook falls over, it's sheet music. Brother's a band director, a conductor, and he's getting reps up in 32C, and he's literally getting reps up. He's like,
Dog, bro, he's the Kobe Bryant of composing music.
oh my God. I'm like, I couldn't even imagine just doing this
Yeah.
for an hour and 45 straight. He's literally conducting a symphony.
Bro.
And his neighbors had to have hated him.
First of all, is that even helpful for the actual?
Yeah, you're not
Like,
hearing if they're up, guy. You're just getting your hands right.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna lie. What if he actually just wasn't a music composer? Like he was just like that was his fun.
That's his pastime,
Yeah.
his hobby. He's like, what did he do? And I don't even know but bro, it was like, I mean, you've seen him. Like I don't know
Yeah.
all this, but he was telling the winds. He was like, bring it in. He said crescendo, backside, now drop it down.
Like the bass.
And he goes bass, and the whole time he's the Russian himself. He's like, tick, 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 tick.
Did you not talk to him?
Am I gonna talk to that guy?
You don't want to
He'd
be
probably
like,
answer in instruments. I'm like, hey bro, what are you doing this week? He's like, like barking and honking and. No, I didn't talk to him. I made sure he got in that. Obviously,
Yeah.
that bag. It's not machinery anymore in my mind. It's probably flutes and trumpets and a tuba.
he had a sax in there.
He is the band.
Yeah.
He's the band. I'm convinced that he's a one-man band
Yeah.
who conducts and plays everything. He's like, he's like grabbing stuff, putting things up.
Dude,
bro, it was wild.
That is a sick playing experience.
It was but he was relatively quiet. So it's like he wasn't. The people next to him, they need a refund.
They hated
They
that.
need credit to American Airlines because that's.
Yeah.
But no one else got interrupted.
Bro, band people don't get enough credit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're the #1 slayers of the. First of all, let's put that out there.
Not.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
percussion?
Oh my God.
If you can play drums, you're getting something.
Oh my God, dude, did you ever go to the band hallway in high school and smell it? Oh my God, dude, they got active, brother. They got active back there.
Like marching man outside sweat active or like boof?
Oh, boo. Oh my God, they were having freak offs in the rehearsal rooms.
She's drumstick in the back of her head.
Like, put your head in the tuba.
He's like, she's like, oh my God.
No, that's 100% a known thing that the band kids were always the freakiest.
Band kids are like that?
100%. That's why whenever I was in middle school, I tried out for band. I swear to God, no pod. I swear on everything I love.
Now this might be the most important question I've ever asked you in our life. What instrument?
Trumpet. What?
I want you to think about what you just said.
now they're the same
you
thing
were
as
in the
Pierce.
likes of Pierce Listener.
No, dead ass.
Trumpet.
I tried out for band one time.
How the hell did that go?
I didn't get in.
You obviously.
I remember my mom, we went to like Guitar Center or something and we rented a trumpet.
Oh my God.
And I was watching Lance Armstrong. What's the guy's name?
No.
What's the guy's name?
Lance Armstrong has one nut and he rides bikes through France. You're watching Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong. I was
Louis Armstrong. There you go.
I was watching Louis, right? And I was like, dude, that's sick. It sounds good. And then the band kids were getting action. And I was like, I want both of them. So I was like, I'm going to try out for band. And I remember Preston got in the band. He was first chair.
Oh, what instrument?
Trumpet.
Oh, a trumpet ass family.
And I remember the whole week leading up to my band tryout, I was like hooping, and then I was Real Life High School Musical. I was hooping during the day, trumpet at night. I remember I would be in my foyer in my house.
Oh my God.
And I genuinely don't remember ever learning the sheet music either.
Oh my, you were Nick Cannon. Like, this is Friday Night Lights. You could freestyle some shit and they give you a basic whitewash song and you go,
Is that
can't read it.
Friday Night Lights or is that
Drumline. Oh my God, Friday Night Lights was the dad that beat his son because he couldn't catch.
We'll mute it for YouTube.
Morning Qualcomm.
But no, I dead ass, and I don't remember ever genuinely learning the sheet music. I just remember
I can see that.
I was trying to make as much noise as possible.
You're just sitting there. The conductor's like, shut the You're just like, sir, I'm trying. Just screaming in the trumpet.
So I remember, like, I thought, and that was the only thing my parents weren't helpful in. Like, every other aspect of my creativity, they were like 100%.
They had your back.
They literally went into their room and locked the door when it was practice.
Earplugs. They're like, they go feed him. Basketball practice was long. Give me my headphones. They just sit there. You're in the foyer. It's like so bad.
Yeah, I was literally just making as much noise as possible, and so I thought I was smoking it. I was like, I am loud.
You go, I'm getting boxed.
I'm going to whack Stacy on the tuba. So I remember going into the band tryout, and I had delusional confidence back then.
You always have.
And so I remember sitting down, right? And basically how the tryout works is there is a dude right in front of you, and then there's the people that are already in the band. And the people that are already in the band knew the song, right? And you're supposed to put your instrument in with the song as you practice on the sheet music.
You have to match you have to like slide in.
Right. I took it as, I didn't know that was the objective of the tryout. I thought it was freestyle hour. Like, make this beat sick. So I remember
with the trumpet.
I remember it was Mr. Gregory. And so Mr. Gregory was sitting there like this, tall, lanky, white dude, and he was like, Peyton Harden? And I was like,
you go, Mr. Gregory?
So I was sitting there, all the band kids, and I was like, y'all are fresh off a session, huh? I was like, I'm gonna be with y'all in a second. I got third. Here we go.
Oh my God. Third?
I would like the middle grab. I don't want to start or finish. Get me in the middle.
Middle?
Come on.
They're running sevens in the brass section? My God. No wonder I never saw kids at lunch. They're getting freak offs at 12 p.m.
Our kids did it in the gutter in the band hall. So, it's 100% fact. The cop, it's a long story.
You had acne kids blowing flutes and then having sex in sewer water.
Good morning to you. So, I remember the whole band started going, doo-doo-doo-doo. It was beautiful. I was like, y'all killing that shit. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I was like, here we go. He said, oh, I didn't even have the sheet music open. The book was closed. He said, open the book. You go, oh, yeah. So I said, I was like, y'all got it. Here, just. I literally saw Mr. Gregory go.
He goes, your spit's like.
Dude, and God bless whoever I returned that trumpet to. I was fucking getting loogies in that jar. Needless to say, I was never in the band.
They look under a microscope, literally like crawling in there.
Yeah, needless to say, I was never in the band after that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I had such delusional optimism.
It's beautiful though.
It was great.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
A trumpet.
I went, dude, it came with the thing. I went back home this weekend, right? And all these childhood stories started to float back. That's why I love going back to my hometown. I remember.
Did you have a little seizure?
Did I?
You said that's why I love going back to my hometown.
That's generally why I love going back to my hometown, right? But one of the things that I realize now as I'm getting older when I go back home is how different I am from my family. I'm so different, right? And so we went out to eat. We went out to eat, and it was a hot spring day. The weather's getting nice outside.
It is.
We go to this restaurant. First of all, my brother and my dad are like, hey, let's eat outside. First of all, I don't want to sweat when I eat.
Not doing that.
I don't want to do it. They go, but you know, it's their thing.
Family thing.
Yeah.
50% already said yes.
So I'm like, okay, bet, let's sit outside. I'm sitting down. The sun's directly in my right?
Oh my God.
I'm sneezing over Belgian waffles. I'm going crazy, right? I'm having a horrible time. But then, did you feel that?
Yeah, what the
Literally like an earthquake just happened. So I'm eating, right? We get this big ass waffle. It's like a family size waffle. We're eating it outside. I'm sweating, not having a good time. I'm starting to get odors of myself, right? It's mixing in with the filet. I'm cooking. I'm cutting up the waffle. A bee flies by, right?
Oh.
A bee. First of all, I don't want to be outside for this reason.
Yeah.
I don't want bugs near my food.
Nowhere.
Right? My family's not even acknowledging the bee.
Your mom's just like, oh, pretty bee.
Yeah. Mama's like, I can talk to it. My mom talks to animals.
Like,
I
come
figured
back
that out.
if you need a friend.
Yeah, she's like, oh my God, there's Cynthia. You don't know the goddamn
You're
bee.
like this. Like you're trying to kill the fucking bee.
So the bee inevitably lands on the family waffle in the middle. First of all, waffle's done. No one's eating that anymore. We don't want that waffle. I'm not eating that waffle.
Second off, who orders a family waffle? Like, where did y'all go where they bring you a King Kong sized waffle?
It was one of those restaurants where that's like their specialty. My mom found it on TikTok. So the bee lands on there. Now, I'm all for animal peace. I love animals. I love everything. I think everything should have a prosperous life.
Death to them all. Especially things with wings.
Exactly. And stingers.
Oh, yeah.
Now, bees, they're predators.
They are.
They're here to hurt me.
They are apex predators.
Yeah. Like, if that thing stings and you got to get an EpiPen, that thing is a threat. We should take care of that.
100%.
Now, my family agrees, now that it's on the food, we have to kill this bee.
Nice.
Right? So my initial thought is, like you were joking about it, I take off my shoe. I'm like, I'm going to kill this bee. My mom goes, do not do that. And I said, well, how else are we going to kill it?
Yeah, you want to grab it?
My mom brings out bug spray out of her purse. And when I tell you, she lights this bee up.
That bee's like, burning alive.
And then me and my family got into the heated debate. What is more cruel to bugs? Is it to smash them or is it to put bug spray on them?
100% your mom is an evil tyrant. Because would you rather get crushed by a building or like burn alive, essentially?
100%.
Easily. Was your dad on board with the shoe?
My dad was in his own world. He was like, I'm going to go do pull-ups. My dad's like, I don't know what's going on.
You know the little animated videos? Like where people take like stories, they make it?
Yeah.
What if this was all happening and shit and it just panned to the tree? Your dad's just like repping pull-ups? No, your mom's tripping.
I genuinely don't think bug spray is the appropriate way to go about taking care of anything.
First off, isn't bug spray for you? Bug spray's to repel the bugs, not to drown them in poison.
No, you don't put Raid on yourself.
Okay, now this is a different conversation. Your mom had Raid in her purse?
It's like a personal Raid, like a little pocket Raid.
You're kidding.
Yeah, like a pocket Raid.
Your mom is an exterminator. She had Raid. I'm thinking she had off.
You could literally take my mom's purse to an auction. Like, I don't know what is in there.
They go, Louis Vuitton with Raid, a 9mm, and some cognac.
Careful. That's crazy.
Know it's true.
Yeah, no, 100% little baby brandy in there.
Little B&B.
100% spray and bugs.
Spray's worse.
The only time you should use Raid spray on bugs is if there's a nest. You got to take down the whole gang.
Oh yeah, you're 1 on 100.
Yeah.
You need some firepower. You
exactly.
need some backup.
But if it's 1-on-1, you got a little roach
Just
or
crush
something,
it.
just crush them.
Easily, because they don't even see it. They probably feel it, but like that quick.
Yeah.
The spray, they're legit suffocating, dying, being poisoned.
Yeah, it's so rough.
And if you want to be so ethical, just crush him.
Yeah.
Out of his misery, done. Anything.
Yeah.
Like, easy.
And I don't understand.
tripping.
I don't understand mouse traps either. I've never had a mouse.
Now you want to talk about unethical?
That is so messed up.
You want to know the worst ones, bro?
What?
I would venture to say. So first off, there's like a lot of different mouse traps.
No, I'm not versed in the mousetrap game.
So I was, because I lived in Arkansas, so had to put them all over the place. Nasty ass state. Anyway, two mainstream ones.
Yeah.
Are your wooden block with the spring kills them.
Yeah, that's the only kind I know.
Then there's a sticky pad. There's literally a thing about yay big.
Yeah.
And it's a little tunnel. It's like a little highway system, but they never see the other side of the highway.
Yeah.
And it is literally sticky as hell. I'm talking like
God.
when you set it up, if you put your finger in it, you're like,
Some skin's gonna come with it.
bro, it is extremely sticky. And you put a little piece of food on there or something, a little treat, they go to get it. Then they decompose against their own will and they're stuck on the mat, dying. No pain outside of ultimate hunger. ultimate death.
No, see, I think those should be gone. Like, that's not right.
Think about that. They literally just get stuck. They're like, and then they're there until they die.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
It's like the movie Mine, whenever he was like the army guy and he got stuck on the mine.
And he's like, they're trying to like dig it out.
Yeah.
From him, and he's just like, yeah, no, seriously.
Dude, that's so, imagine, right? Like, for you, like you can relate to a rat a lot. It's like the glorious food is right there. Oh my God, I would do anything to go get this food. Imagine that for you. You're a rat. You're just a big rat. Like, imagine that.
I'm like, sticky hallway, chance of getting a broken neck. Just run after it. Bro, but for definitely, the bar is like, it's the same scenario. The bar is more ethical.
Yeah,
it's going to kill him, and it might not kill him instantly, but that metal bar is going to hit him right in their neck.
Yeah.
And that's better than them just being stuck.
Yeah, I think we should like discontinue mousetraps.
No.
Yes, you should.
Brother, I came home from a basketball practice and my 8-count pack of tortillas near gone.
That's a cleanliness thing.
No, that's Arkansas. That is an Arkansas thing.
I do remember that. You did tell me that.
I went to Home Depot and I bought a 2x4 and I rented a circular saw. And I literally...
What were you doing to these rats, Dahmer?
No, I was trying to keep them the f out. They wouldn't leave me. I did peppermint oil spray. I bought copper bush wiring.
Yeah.
Filled the holes.
Jesus.
I laid regular traps. I laid sticky traps, and I come back. My tortillas are gone again.
And that's when you got beef, when they start messing with your food supply.
So then
because they're like, that's my food.
Yeah, I go, that's my food, you rat. And he goes, you're the bigger rat. But I literally, it got to the point I went and bought wood and nailed wood into the infrastructure of my home to try to close gaps. That's how bad it was. It was sick.
That
Sick
sucks.
work. Sick work.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Mando. Do your balls stink? I can attest for myself, they surely do. Sometimes I'm walking around and I get a swift breeze. It goes right up the right pant leg, right past the waistline to the nasal cavity. But that was all before I used Mando. Mando has a full body deodorant, and you must be crazy if you don't think I've swiped the jibbly bits with it.
You're absolutely right, Stinky Pete. Mando's whole body deodorant can be used on your pits, your balls, your thighs, your folds, your belly buttons, your butt cracks, and even your feet.
What about your love handles?
I can use them there too.
You should.
And it is clinically proved to block odor all day and control odor for up to 72 hours.
Also, this is a little fun fact I like to tell people. It is clinically proven to control odor better than a shower with soap. And you know I don't like being in the shower too long, but I do love Mando.
Want to try America's #1 whole body deodorant formula right now? You can find Mando in Walmart, Target, and other retailers across the country. For the best deals, go to shopmando.com.
Mando Starter Pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. As a special offer for our listeners, new customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code. That equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Use code YSK at shopmando.com. That's SHOPMANDO.com. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe with Mando. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
Oh my God. Before I forget this, I absolutely have to tell you something which happened to Olivia last week.
What happened to Liv?
I'm upstairs. I'm prepping upstairs because her family's about to come down.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I hear, oh my God, no. Just
Don't like that noise, first of all. Don't like that noise.
My baby's down there with you.
Yeah.
You need to speak in actual English.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no. And I go, babe? She goes, oh God, no. And I go, Olivia, what? She goes, God! It just keeps escalating. But seriously, she goes, oh no.
Yeah.
Now we all know my wife's dramatic. Right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
My initial thought, she broke a glass or she spilled her coffee.
Right.
And if that's the worst of the worries I got to worry about, it's annoying. I got to clean it up, but that's it.
Yeah.
Tell me why I go downstairs and she is dead still, stone cold look on her face, and now I'm starting to panic.
Yes.
I'm like, what's going on? I literally go, babe, talk to me. She goes, oh no. I go, Olivia, speak or I'm going to freak out.
Yeah.
She literally looks me in the eyes and goes, I just my pants. And she wasn't lying. She was not lying. Now I'm gonna up this. Now I need CJ, you need to sit down for this, brother. You need to sit down. And Peyton, you need to sit back. My wife, this was early morning, midday. She's still in her pajamas. Pajamas are loose, flowy. When I tell you, I go, no, you didn't. You're lying. She goes, no, there's literally poop in my pants right now. And I go, turn around. Peyton, Liv turns around, and there is a literal stain on her pajamas. And I am not kidding. I will not show a picture up there. No. There is photographic evidence of this for y'all. If you do not believe me, the world, you will never see it. This happened. She's then playing defense with her own butt, having to keep it nice and squeezed so she can get to the toilet. When I tell you, I was never closer to a divorce than this moment in my life. The words uttered from her mouth next, oops, I think some got on the floor. And I said, burn in hell. And this is in the kitchen. This is in my kitchen.
No.
And she thinks her feces was on the floor, bro. And she goes, yep, there it is.
No. No. Y'all need time apart. Y'all need a break. Y'all need to take a break. Y'all need to take a break.
Please let me come stay with you.
Dog, hey, I'm not gonna lie. Let's pile on Liv real quick.
Let's go for it.
It was a Wednesday afternoon. And I don't get texts from Liv. I don't get texts. And now, but now, if I ever do get a random picture from Liv, I'm assuming it's my nephew. I'm assuming it's your son.
100%.
Like, oh my God, he's in a cute new hoodie, or he's wearing some
smiling.
Yeah, got some koala bear stuff on. That's what I think I'm gonna get, right? Wednesday afternoon. I'm having a good day. I rarely have good days. So I was trying to bask in my good day.
They're far and few.
Ding! Oh, Liv's texting me. What's going on? Attachment 1 image. I open it, right? I open the text message. Invisible ink over the image. And I said, is this supposed to go to Cam? So I'm a little nervous opening this text message. So I squiggle it all the way out, right? Without looking at it. I look at my peripheral. It's a toilet.
Oh.
And I said, huh? I turn all the way back around. Your wife, Cameron, sent me a picture of the blasphemy she made in the pot on a Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah. And the worst part, and I told you in person when it happened, because Peyton called me and said, hey, both of y'all can go to hell. And I literally said, no. He goes, no, both of you go to hell. Hung up. I call him back, and I told you, I told her no 20 times. I said, do not do that.
Right.
Do not do that.
Yeah.
It was to the point, I don't know if she was like on like a happy high that day.
Yeah, I wanted to be more sad.
She was tearing up laughing.
It's not funny.
At the thought of sending it to you.
It's not funny.
Not even the end result.
It's not funny.
She's wheezing and crying laughing. She goes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to send it to him. And I'm like, Liv, I don't know what you're on. I don't even know who you are right now.
Yeah.
You need to put your phone down. Let's get home. You
Yeah.
got to feed your son here soon. Let's just get home and feed him. She goes, no, I'm going to do it. And I'm like, I think I'm rubbing off on her a little too much.
And the worst part is, I say, I'm not going through this alone. I say, Liv, do the same thing to CJ. I call CJ upstairs. I call CJ upstairs. She sends it to CJ. He opens it. He goes, wow. And then CJ goes, hey, wait, you want to see this one my dad sent me? I said, what the is going on in my house? What the
CJ sitting there like, what'd you eat? He's dissecting.
He goes, goddamn, a lot of shrimp, huh?
Yeah. He goes, you used that new spice, didn't you?
Dude. We got to reevaluate this friend group. We got to either drop some people off or add some new ones because I need some regulation. Like we're getting to a point where I don't.
You're outnumbered.
And this parlays into a fantastic question I had. Because with the subject matter of what I saw, you can also smell that, right? In real life.
Could I smell it? Yes.
Yes, but I'm saying,
my God.
I have a question. And it pertains to real life. And it's a genuine thought I had.
Okay.
Do you think you see more or you smell more?
See.
Wrong. 100% wrong.
100% right.
How do you
See.
think so?
I can be standing in a right now. I can see all those buildings, all the trees, all the cars in between it. I can only smell what is right here.
But you're smelling more often than you are seeing.
Incorrect.
That's 100% right.
Incorrect.
You know why? 8 hours of the day, you're not doing nothing but smelling.
But you're smelling the same thing.
It's still smelling. If I were to run on a treadmill, I'm running it on the same thing, but I'm still running.
But are we counting? Are we counting different scents versus different sights,
just
or
the
time spent seeing?
The act of smelling, the act of seeing.
If it's just the act, first off, is it a scientific fact that you smell in your sleep?
If you're breathing, you're smelling.
No, that's not true either.
I didn't know you had different ports.
Everyone's got 2 ports immediately, you jackwagon.
Eyes, nose, and throat are all connected.
If eyes, nose, and throat are connected, then something's hitting my eyes or
that
my
means
nose.
Technically, every time you're seeing, then you're tasting.
What? He's gonna combust.
Every time you're seeing, then you're smelling. If eyes, nose, and throat are all connected. You know what I mean? Yes, 100%.
No.
If they're all connected, you're seeing and smelling at the same time.
If someone,
and if you shut one of them off, you're still smelling.
if someone's a snorer, they're going through their mouth.
Cam, even if you're a mouth breather, you're still using your nose.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, but then that's a dumb question.
How?
Because if it's just off time, and then you're gonna argue, well, your nose never turns off.
Yeah.
Then that's an obvious win. But if you're
Then that's a win. Then just say I won.
But then why was it even a question?
Because
you could have deducted that on your own. If do you see more or do you smell more?
different things.
Different things or the use of it, I would say see.
I would think we smell more because we smell everything we see. We just can't differentiate.
No,
it.
you don't.
Yes, you do.
I'm seeing that. I'm seeing a chase. I can't smell the checks. I'm seeing a building.
Okay,
I am falling. I am literally falling. My God.
Just take this room, for example. Take this studio. You're seeing lights, correct?
Yes.
You're seeing lights. You're seeing a screen. You're seeing cameras.
You are not going to win this.
They all have different smells.
And you can't smell them from right here.
Yes, you can. You just can't differentiate them.
I can see the back of his neck. And I'm not smelling cubby. I can see that rotted banana over there. I'm smelling that.
Yeah.
But you can't. Okay.
Everything
Sight?
has a smell, yes?
Yes. Everything has a smell.
So
but
I can
you're not
smell everything.
But you can.
Yes.
But you're not subjected to it. You have to be close enough. You don't
That's
have
not
you're not a basset hound. You are a human, a man. You cannot smell. I can't even smell that over there. I can't smell anything over there.
Well, that's because you have a deviated septum.
That's not true. And who are you, Sniff McGruff? Like, what are you can't smell far either.
Yes, I can.
We cannot smell that trash.
Have
can.
you ever been in a parking lot and I smell someone making wings and you don't even see the wing spot and you have to go look around for it?
And why is
Yes or
that?
no?
Why is that? Because the smoke is traveling near you.
Okay, but
If it was indoors,
right, but I didn't.
You can't smell the sandwiches at Jersey Mike's before you go in.
Watch this. What's the? Ooh. Watch this. You're in a house, right?
Okay.
And you smell smoke. If you would have saw the fire, you would have put it out. You can smell before you see things. Just like in your parking lot and you smell somebody making barbecue, but you don't know where the barbecue restaurant's at. You ever walked outside on an NFL Sunday and been like, somebody's barbecuing outside? Can you see the grill?
Hey. That is the most elementary basic wind. One word. Wind! If someone's grilling inside, they have failed their customers and they're all going home with the disease. If there's no outlet for the smoke.
That's not true. I can smell a good Mexican restaurant from a mile away.
Because
they're not cooking outside.
I didn't say they're on the back of a truck cooking in the back. I'm saying the smoke is leaving the restaurant and then wind's taking it to your nostrils. I can see if that were true, then how come that's not true in every scenario? We could pull up to a Wingstop and see it before we smell it. We could pull up to a Mexican restaurant and see it before we smell it.
Depends on where. It depends. It's all circumstantial.
I agree. You're the one that just said you can smell it before you see it.
If you go outside, you can smell it before you see it.
That is not true. We see fires on highways. I'm not smelling the fire before I see
A
it.
lot of jokes I want to make right now.
No,
about how I'm right.
No, don't.
But I can't. But
Go for it.
no, I'm not. I'm not.
It'll be for Patreon. Go
No,
for it.
oh no, it's not. 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 No, it's not.
Where was your mind
Okay,
going?
but say our studio's downtown, right? And we can
Yes.
wrap this up. But our studio's downtown, right?
Yes.
I can walk. We've been walking down the street. Quit talking to me like that. All right, we've been walking downtown, right? I've smelled literal human feces.
Yes.
And I've been like, they're outside today.
Yes.
Around this corner, probably.
Yes.
Did I see them first?
No.
You can smell before you see.
Peyton, I need you to conceptualize this one 4-letter word I'm going to say. Wind.
There's not wind.
There's not wind outside. There's not wind.
The only time you can smell outside is if there's wind.
No, but it's bringing the smell. So if we went downtown and we stood in the middle of the street
Yes.
and we had Pierce say, "Hold on, they're doing something" to all the traffic, and we just stood in the middle of the street,
Yes.
and I handed you binoculars and we looked 4 blocks down and we saw a guy, probably doesn't have a house, sitting on the side of the street.
Yeah.
We saw him before we could smell him.
Okay, if you use enhancements, it changes the whole argument. If I
Wind is your enhancement.
if
It's
I
natural.
put on a nose tube going down there, I would smell him too.
Oh my God, that is not real.
I think I bodied you.
That's not real.
I think I bodied you.
Then why can I not smell the teller that's thumbing through the hundreds right now?
You can't see the chase either.
I can see the chase.
No, you can't.
I can see the chase. You're supposed to go with me.
That's not a chase.
I can see the chase.
Okay,
Why can't I smell it?
it's different.
Oh, it's different?
Because if you had to say, look, there's glass, right? That's blocking the smell.
And what is, oh my God, here we go. What's it blocking?
The smell.
What's bringing the smell to you?
The air.
Whoa, so it's blocking what?
If we put the blinds down,
It's blocking
you couldn't
what?
see the chase either, could you?
That's fine.
And I could smell the blinds
What?
because it has dust on them.
It's blocking what? Outside? Yeah, bow down, you.
That's all right. I'm right.
No, you're not. Oh my God, no, you're not.
I'm right, 100%.
No, you're not. No,
Yes,
you're not.
I am.
No, you're not.
It's okay.
No, you're not. Same. Oh my God, I'm so glad you did it to yourself and I didn't even do it.
I've smelled Malachi walking in the studio. Well, he didn't walk. Being held coming into the studio, I've smelled him before I saw him.
Shitty pants, yeah.
Yeah, no wind in here, is there?
You've also seen him before you smelled him. You've entered my house, you see him from the start
That's
of the
a
kitchen.
genuine
the corner.
question. I want to see what people have to say about it.
Let us know in the comments because it's 100% you see more than you smell.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
No, I said put it in the comments. This is the that's what I meant.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Rocket Money.
P, I feel like everyone's been down this unfortunate road. You sign up for something, the free trial period ends, and now you're getting charged month after month after month after month.
I do that sometimes.
The subscription's there, the billing's coming out, but you're not even using what you're paying for.
I wish there was something that could help me with that.
There is, and it is Rocket Money. Thanks to Rocket Money, you can now see all of your subscriptions in one place and cancel the ones that are unwanted or you're not using anymore, and now you're saving money.
Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions and monitors your spending and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. And I think we all want to grow that savings account.
Rocket Money's dashboard gives you a clear view of your expenses across the board. It'll easily create a personalized budget with custom categories to help you keep your spending on track. It'll also give you alerts if bills increase in price, there's unusual spending activity, or you're close to going over budget.
Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all the app's premium features. I use Rocket Money. The studio uses Rocket Money. Even CJ CJ uses Rocket Money. So cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/YSK today. That's rocketmoney.com/YSK. One more time if you didn't hear the 2 times before, rocketmoney.com/YSK. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know Podcast.
I want to test our friendship. What?
So much eye contact. You're like, I want to test our friendship.
I do.
Let's do it. Let's
Okay.
go for it.
I asked CJ.
We always win these, by the way, because we're in love.
No, it's not a quiz.
Oh.
It's a scenario.
But it's a test.
It's a test to see what you say.
Oh.
Okay, I asked CJ this the other day because CJ lives with me.
Yes.
Now imagine you lived with me. I would prefer that 100 times more, right? So imagine you lived with me, right? I'm upstairs, your room's downstairs, right? Now, say it's the middle of the night. You don't have to close your eyes.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Say it's the middle of the night, right? I'm asleep.
Okay.
I'm in my bed. You know how I sleep. How do I sleep?
Butt naked.
Exactly. So I'm asleep. All of me's out.
All of it.
Only thing protected from me and God is a sheet. All right, I'm out. There's like a hair in there. Sorry, don't put it on my camera. But I'm asleep, right? It's storming outside.
Oh.
I don't like storms.
Bubba Scale.
I'm scared, right? And that storm makes me have a nightmare. I'm asleep upstairs in my room. You're asleep downstairs in your room. I have a nightmare. I get scared from the storm and the nightmare.
Hey, bro.
Just wait.
Hey, bro.
The storm wakes you up too. All you hear coming down the stairs is
And a little bit of... You're like, Cam.
you're like Peyton's coming. I open your door. I'm just standing there. It's a silhouette of me naked in your doorway. I'm standing there, silhouette of me in your doorway. Cam, you roll over. What, P? I go, I had a nightmare. And then I ask you, yeah, it's still flying. It's flying around. It's trying to get its land legs. It's flying. I go, I can't go back to sleep. Can I sleep in the bed with you? Now, as best friends for almost a decade, what would you do? Would you allow me, booty butt, nothing on? I just had a nightmare. You know I don't do well with nightmares. Oprah was in it. Would you let me sleep in the bed with you? Come on, kid. Honestly, no jokes. Honestly, would you let me?
No jokes.
26-year-old and 26-year-old.
Absolutely not.
Now that's selfish.
Absolutely not.
You wouldn't even offer me anything?
I'd say, hey, go back upstairs, clothe your body, get in your bed, and go back to
But
sleep.
I'm scared and I'm not able to sleep. Nightmare.
Hold the covers tight. Hold the covers real
That's
tight.
so wrong.
I'd go, wait, here's a sound machine. And I'd throw it to you.
You wouldn't even allow, like, we could have put a pillow between each other. We've done it before. We have done it before.
That was different circumstances. You weren't butt naked, afraid of the nature. If you were first off, if you were ass naked in my doorway,
Yeah.
and it was a silhouette of you, just all black.
Careful.
Well, okay, that's what if you were all black, silhouette of you, and all I'm seeing is a man.
Yeah.
And all of his manhood.
Yeah. You'd be like,
I am now in a real life nightmare.
Yeah.
I am like, what is happening?
and a little envious.
Why? I go, man, really? I go, if I stood up right now, it's nothing like that.
You're like, look at me. Deadass, you wouldn't let me sleep with you?
Dog, if I woke up and you're butt naked in my doorway, there's no way you're climbing your hairy, grisly, naked body into my bed.
Okay, but that's the part of friendship. Offer me something. Offer me a pair of basketball shorts.
Okay,
You know I
first-
like sleeping in your clothes.
First thing I'd offer you is toenail clippers, because I know if you get in my bed, you're going to saw the back of my calves up. You're real touchy when you get into bed with me, and you've done it every time, and it's annoying. It's a weird little sensory thing for you. You like sawing my legs.
I like feeling legs when I'm
So
in
I'd
bed.
say, you know what? Go take a pee. Go put some underwear on or my basketball shorts. Go cut your toenails. Go get your own blanket. Then you can get in my bed with pillows in between us.
You would make me have a go.
You have a checklist.
You would make me go on a full spa day before ever I get in the bed with you?
Peyton, if I didn't, I'd wake up with male parts on my lower back and bleeding calf muscles.
That's not friendship. That's not loyalty or love. Cam, that's not right. You would.
Peyton, that's not loyalty or love for you to get in my bed ass naked with talons
I'm
downstairs.
scared.
First off, be scared of your surroundings. Be scared that you're no longer flaccid. Be scared that you're butt naked in the middle of your house asking me to get in bed.
Yeah.
Be scared of that.
You know what? Okay, if you ask me, you know what I'd say? On top or on bottom is what I would ask you. Which one you would like to? That's the difference between me and you.
You go, come here, Bubba.
Hey, I'd be like, you want here or you want me on that?
If we're being honest,
Yeah.
do I let you in the bed? Yes.
Yeah.
I think we both know that. Do I demand you put clothes on first? Yes.
That's fine. I understand that.
From there, I can get past the rest. I got Band-Aids. I can cover my calves up in the morning. I got Band-Aids. I got a nice fan. I won't get too hot. The hair would be one thing. That'd be different. That'd be different. Liv doesn't shave sometimes, but it's nothing to you.
Oh, no. I could warm somebody up in the cold.
Oh, my God. You're a space heater. You're a walking fur monster. No. Outside of the fur, bleeding calves, as long as your genitalia, there's a layer of fabric between your genitalia and my rear.
Yeah.
Or honestly, we'd have to go.
We'd have to go butt to butt. I would
either
swallow you up.
Hold to hole or pole to pole.
Oh, my God. Which one would you prefer? Pole to pole.
Are you naked?
Yeah.
Pole to pole make me sad.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
You go to some
I literally
insecurities.
go like this. I'm like, all right, bro. Good night. Hey, you're safe. We're in the storm's outside. Big bad weather outside. Peta, you're good. Go CP. And I go. And I just go. Really?
You know what scared me in the middle of the night last night? Because I was up till like 2 a.m. watching Netflix on
Jesus
my couch.
Christ, this was real? No.
No.
You go, CJ?
You know what scared me in the middle of the night last night?
What?
And it probably scares a lot of people. I was in my living room. The kitchen's right in the same vicinity, right? I was watching a show, and my ice maker on my refrigerator just goes.
Yeah.
Terrified the hell out of me.
Oh, it'll spook you.
But question came up because I always get to thinking about things I probably shouldn't.
Always?
Genuinely do not understand how ice makers work in refrigerators. And it's a valid question.
No, it's not.
It's a 100% valid question.
No, it's not.
I genuinely don't get it.
There's literally not much to get.
Yes, there is.
There's a tray
Yes.
that holds water
Right.
from the wall which your fridge is connected to.
Nice.
It's cold enough to where it freezes.
Easy.
And then when it freezes, there's a mechanism that dispenses the ice downwards.
100%. I get it.
Rinse, repeat.
I get it. And all that is lovely and dandy. But wouldn't you think when you open up your freezer and you see the ice maker, it's just a block of ice?
What?
Like if it's just water in a container and it's freezing the ice, why is it not just a block of ice? How does it cube up like that?
Brother.
Perfectly.
It's a tray and there's molds.
No, there's not.
You've never seen the 99-cent plastic ones that people that like OG refrigerators to get
No,
ice?
that's different.
That's literally what it is in the fridge, but
No,
it's all
it's not.
built in.
It's just it's a tub. It's
That's
literally
where the
just
ice is stored, you moron. That's not where it's formed. Where do you think it's dropping to? If it forms in there, it wouldn't be dropping.
I don't have ice makers in my refrigerator or my freezer. I don't have like little trays of ice cubes like to put water in and make ice cubes. I don't have that. I just have a tub. Where's the water come from?
Oh my God. It's connected to a water line. It makes it in trays.
Where is the tray, Cam?
It's stored behind the steel.
I don't have steel in my freezer.
Oh,
it's
God.
plastic.
Oh God.
Wait, no, explain to me because I'm dead ass. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't get it.
The fridge itself. The water dispenses into the molds for the ice. Once it gets
Okay, you're skipping things.
Dude.
Where's the mold?
Dude, it's in the fridge. You don't see the compressor of the fridge, but you don't question it. You don't see all the inner work. You don't see the motherboard of the fridge.
Cam, see, I don't like when you explaining other things. Where is the ice cube maker?
I don't know the serial number of your fridge.
Where is
It's
it?
internal.
Okay, then how does it get to the big tray?
It drops.
It's at the top of my freezer. My ice maker's at the top door of my freezer. There's nothing above it. If I open it up, I can just put my hand in and grab a bunch of ice cubes.
Then it's at the top.
There's nothing on top of it. It's an open tray.
So, okay, paint the picture for me.
So, okay, look, I open my freezer, right?
Okay.
On the top left
First off, I thought your freezer at the bottom.
No, okay, not that one. I'm talking about at home. Like my parents' house.
Oh, okay.
So I open my freezer, right?
Okay.
It's on the left side.
Yes.
On the door.
Okay.
There's this plastic tub on
Yes.
the top left of my door.
Yes.
There's nothing on top of it. It is just the door hinge. That's it.
It's in the door. It's in the door.
Okay, then
The tray's in the door, and once it gets full, it goes, and the ice goes, and just builds up in there. That's what it is. That's what
One
it
at a
is.
time?
So it's in the door. There's nothing above it.
Nothing above it.
The ice got to go up. In the door.
Right.
Water gets cold. Once it cracks, that's what you hear. ASMR. It's in the door. It's got to be in the door. Got to be.
You
in the
don't
door.
think that's a little like crazy?
No, it's not alien warfare. It's ice.
Okay, well, I was trying to ask a question. You made it all serious.
No, it's ice. You're good.
Okay,
It's
I was just
water
wondering.
that freezes.
Because I was genuinely like, where is this coming from?
No, yeah.
I thought it was literally like in the tub just building up these ice cubes. I was like, how is this happening? It was a dead-ass serious question. Whatever.
that shouldn't be a. You
asked
thought there's a little Keebler elf with a pickaxe coming in?
You asked something.
He
I don't know.
goes,
I don't know. You asked something then.
Why do you get scared of ice makers at 2 a.m.?
Because it's loud. It's jump scares. Was that a serious question?
God, I love you. Do you want? Oh my God, do you want to play a game?
I love games.
Okay. Now, I'm going to preface this with I don't know how good you're going to be, but we're going to try. And I have faith in you.
Okay.
This is called Drunk History, but Sober.
Drunk history, but sober.
So the premise of the game, I'm going to describe a historical event.
Okay.
Very, very jumbled up, discombobulated. Discombobulated. And you have to guess what the event I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay? You ready?
Okay.
You need an example.
No, you're going to bring up history, and I'm going to guess what the history is.
Jumbled way. So
Okay.
I'm going to tell the truth,
I don't
but
know how-
it's not going to make too much sense.
I don't-
You have to get there.
I don't know how good this is going to be because I do not know history.
First
I don't
one-
know any history.
first
I know
one will
about
be decent.
Civil War. Yeah, that's about it.
Your 2 and 3 were silent. You said,
Yeah, I knew something was supposed to come out. Okay.
okay, here we go. Ready?
Let's go.
So this guy puts on a suit, gets with his lady, gets in the car.
JFK.
Oh my God, that was right.
Yes. Yes.
What the?
Yeah.
I said a guy puts on a suit. You said JFK.
It's the getting in the car with his girl. It's either that or the Snoop Dogg video. I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
How did you just do that?
Call me History Peyton.
I'll call you a wizard.
Come on now, give me the
literally said
second
a
one.
guy gets in a car
Yeah.
with a suit.
Yeah.
And you go, JFK assassination, 1964 from the Top Hill Green Hill.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, I just watched a video on the one bullet theory, but keep going.
So, there's a bunch of people gathered around downtown, right?
Okay.
They're getting really, really angry.
Million Man March.
You're turning into a walking encyclopedia, and I absolutely
Was I
love it.
right?
No. Oh, no. Oh, no. If you would have been right there, I would have slapped you because I'd been like, how are you in my own brain?
Oh, okay.
No. There's a lot of people. Good morning. There's a lot of people. They gather up. They're real mad, right? They go, hey, let's go out on the lake. Let's get some of this anger out. Let's go out on the lake.
Oh, the Boston Tea
Let's
Party.
go. Oh my God. This is.
Yeah. Yeah. I got it. Let's go.
Bro, I literally said people are mad. They're going. It wasn't even a lake. They're in a harbor. I didn't say anything about drinks. I didn't say anything about tariffs. I didn't say anything about overruling.
I don't even know what any of that is.
My God, what, like, this is how you need to learn. I need to dumb it down so dumb and backwards. You go, well, that makes sense. Like, how is this even happening? Okay.
That's the first time I felt smart. No wonder you went to college.
You're gonna get some that you don't get. Okay?
Okay, all right.
So this guy and his family, right?
Okay.
He heads to a Home Depot. He's buying a lot of materials. He's getting ready. Okay. He's getting ready to build something.
Okay.
But he doesn't really know what it is yet. Okay. So he starts reading, starts looking. He's getting some signs. He's like, man, okay, I don't really want to build that, and it's gonna put a financial burden on my family, but I gotta build it. Okay.
Wait, is the Home Depot actually in the history?
You tell me.
Well, it's not history if it's Home Depot. See, you can't start throwing in.
Oh, I'm saying it jumbled, mumbled, and
No,
messed up.
you can say it jumbled, but you're
If someone-
adding.
if someone-
No. Because the other ones you didn't add like, oh, they're in Lake Louisville. Like that's what's gonna f me up.
If someone's drunk, they could missay a place.
No, they wouldn't add. Don't add like Home Depot or
You've never
Lowe's or
added
Target.
You've never added a detail when you're drunk?
No, I've never been like, yeah.
I've fused timelines when I'm drunk.
I was never like, hey, MLK went to the Sphere in Vegas. Like it's not like you can't do that. Like it's
okay. Went to a hardware store.
who did?
This man.
Okay, so it's man and his family or just man?
Man.
Say it again.
Okay, so this man goes to his local store
Okay.
and he's buying supplies. He's got to get ready to build something.
Okay.
Doesn't know what it is yet. Him and his family. They're going to build this thing.
Noah's Ark.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm going crazy right now. I'm going crazy. You didn't have to bring up the giraffes. I got that. You didn't have to bring up the zoo. Let's go. I'm smart. Oh.
This is incredible.
If you were a dog, they'd put you down quick.
Oh, I would have been dead.
Bad hip, bad
He
breath.
said bad hips, bad breath, bad brain. Get him out of here. Okay,
Go.
we're going to go one more.
Let's go.
And then this is done.
Yeah.
I want to do one that I know you won't get,
Okay. Well, to be fair.
but you won't get it.
Be
So,
fair. Just be fair. Okay.
Okay. This guy wakes up. He's got to go clock into work.
Okay.
It's him and a ton of people working on this project. So this guy's clocking into work. He gets in his mode of transportation, and he goes about 60 miles away from the job site. And he's getting these materials.
Oppenheimer?
They're what?
No. Oh.
A man going to a job site is Oppenheimer?
They went off to a job site. They built like a little town for
They
it.
did, but okay.
That was actually a good ass guess too.
Job site's here. Man's going away from the job site. You gotta go get materials. There's special materials from over here, about 60 miles away. Okay? So he loads up, he gets it, and him and a lot of people are there. They get all the materials and they start making the trek back. They get back to the job site, he takes a quick little break for some tea, and it's time to get to it, time to get to work. So he's taking this material, and all these people are taking it to the job site. And this is a job they've been working on for years. Years.
Okay.
And they're building something.
Okay.
And I just realized we're going to finish. Hold on. They're building this thing, right? Very massive. It's beautiful. But it's taken a lot of people, a lot of time to build it.
Is it like the person who built like the railroad system?
No, great guess though.
Okay.
But I just realized this is not a historical event. Like halfway through the thing,
What was it?
I was just describing something.
What were you describing?
The pyramids of Giza.
We don't. And you can't. No. Okay. Give me a good last
I
one.
said it's a historical event.
Yeah.
I just gave a POV of a random guy that was working on the pyramids.
Yeah. Okay.
Last one. Historical.
Just any history you think of.
Historical
First
event.
thing that pops in your mind.
Okay. Oh God. Okay. So this guy wakes up, takes a sip of tea, and heads to a quarry. No, I'm just kidding. This guy wakes up, right? He knows he's got work later tonight.
Okay.
He's feeling himself. He's having a great day. He goes, he sleeps with a woman, gets out the way.
Nice.
Okay.
Lit.
2 hours later, he sleeps with another girl. He gets out. It's time to work. It's time to go clock in. Now he goes, and he goes to his job, and he performs extremely, extremely well. Some would say it was a record-breaking day, and the record still stands to this day.
Oh, I know this. It's that king. What's his name? It's that king. What's his name? The dude, the Joker, acted as him in the movie. What's his name? The one you watched on the plane.
Napoleon.
Is it Napoleon?
No, it's
Oh.
not Napoleon. Oh, I love where your mind's at, but it's not Napoleon. So he sleeps with 2 women just before noon.
Okay, he's going crazy.
He's going crazy.
This guy's great cardio.
He goes, clocks into work, puts up an amazing night of work. Everyone, all his crew are there in awe, and it was so much of a great job.
Yeah.
That publicists were talking about it.
Okay.
They said this man did fantastic.
Okay.
Fantastic work. He set a record for how much he got done in his time.
Yeah.
And that was just in one night. And then he goes back to the work grounds afterwards, and it was so good that everyone was like, "Bro, you got to take a picture with your helmet on. You got to take a picture after your night of work." So he poses and takes a picture, and he set a record that still stands to this day. And in the picture, he's holding up something that's showing his record, that's showing his work.
It's not Wilt.
It is Wilt. It's Wilt Chamberlain's 100.9. I couldn't say basketball, Pierce.
Wilt's 100-point game, which didn't happen, but.
Well, yeah, I knew you. That's why I wanted to see
why
if you were gonna go there.
I was initially thinking that. First of all, I was thinking.
You said it was Napoleon.
The first.
He had sex twice when conquered a city.
This is kind of the same.
That is true.
First thing I thought of initially before Napoleon was Dennis Rodman.
Oh, close.
Because I was closer.
Yeah, if I would have said did a lot of drugs and then went and painted his nails, had sex with 3 girls, showed up 15 minutes late, and then grabbed 90 rebounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. I'm actually. Did we just.
I need to start talking to you in like layman drunken terms, and everything will click
I
more.
speak drunk.
Yeah, I go, hey, P, long day, tomorrow, extra time, rest, so next day better now. And you're just like, dude, yeah.
I'll see you at 10:30.
Yeah. You go, sounds great. Donuts for breakfast?
Yeah. I'll be like, oh, yeah, your carburetor needs to get fixed. Bro, I become like the world's smartest person. Like I'm like
someone just talks to you drunk.
Yeah, it's like I'm like a mechanic. Somebody's like, my windshield. I'm like, oh yeah, it's about $2,000.
$2,000. Just do the paperwork with Amy. I'll see you on Thursday. Yeah. You're just like, you start.
What if I am the drunk genius?
Imagine the poor that have to be your translator in another country. Just taking happy dads to the skull just to translate. They're like, say, like you visit Dubai, or I guess they speak English Dubai. You visit, like you visit somewhere where it's a different language.
Like China, yeah.
Like China or something like that. You have a translator like Pierce or something.
Yeah.
It's like CJ. CJ's they're like, he's like, oh, they say you should really come down to the taco shop, but only on Wednesdays after. He's just drunk as hell.
It's like they speak fluent like Mandarin and English, and I'm like, they're speaking to me in English. I'm like, I don't get it.
You're like,
I'm like, take a shot at Jack, and they do it, and I'm like, gotcha.
You're like, oh no, we can sign the contracts tomorrow morning. Of course, thank you.
Yeah,
bro. What just round of applause for Peyton?
Thank
what the
you.
hell just happened?
I'm telling you.
And like, I know we just joked about it.
Yeah.
Literally 5 seconds ago. I genuinely feel like if I told you the actual story, you wouldn't guess it that quick.
100%.
Noah's Ark, I'd let you get that.
Yeah.
Like, you'd get that one.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell that, like,
I don't even remember what the other two were now.
the JFK, like, if I actually started the JFK, I mean, if I said JFK,
No, if you were to genuinely start like, hey, in 19.
Yeah, in 1961, there was a horrible shooting that, like, it would take you a minute till we got to some details before you guessed it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got it.
What was the other one?
Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a biblical story. Yeah. Oh my God, bro.
I'm impressed
You buy
by
a lotto
myself.
ticket.
I am impressed by. What's happening? I am impressed by myself. Go ahead.
Okay, you just said what's happening, and it triggered in me when I said what's happening. 4 days ago now, I literally go to Chipotle like we always do. We love Chipotle.
50-50 on it.
Fantastic.
Sometimes.
Oh, I'm 85-15.
No, it's always tastes good. Not the problem. It's the side
Portion.
effects. No, the side effects of Chipotle.
Oh, the boho.
Oh my God.
Oh,
it's either like my rest of my day I'm feeling healthy, strong. Rest of my day I'm on porcelain. It's like I will have a red on the back of my thighs.
Oh,
Yeah.
like blood.
I just realized what a fissure was. My mom told me about it.
A fissure.
Yeah.
Would you like to give a definition?
Not on here. Yeah.
Would you like to give a definition? So I go to Chipotle, get my normal, regular, degular.
Which is a lot of food.
Yeah, it's one bowl.
Extra. No, I mean extra. And they're like, sir, the bowl's empty.
I said, put more chicken.
And they're like, y'all cook more chicken?
No. Regular bowl with extra chicken. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But I get the bowl. I get to the end. Liv, this time, she wanted a kid's meal. Okay? So the kid's meal is the quesadilla. You get 2 sides, and then you get a choice at the end.
Okay.
I've never heard this choice, and I've ordered her a kid's meal before.
Okay.
I get to the register. I go, yeah, it was the bowl, the 2 fountain drinks, and the kid's meal. She goes, oh, for the kid's meal, do you want chips or fruit? I go, now this isn't tropical smoothie. This is Chipotle.
They don't sell-
What do you mean fruit? What fruit are you about to go grab, and where is it? I've never seen you offer fruit.
I've never even seen a fruit in Chipotle.
Never a day in my life. So me being me, my wife wanted the chips, by the way.
Yeah.
She literally said, get chips.
Yeah, 100%.
And I said, I'll take the fruit. Because I said, I've never seen this, and I want to be surprised. I can stop and get her chips
Is
somewhere
this
else.
real?
I took a picture.
Okay.
Now, I want you, Chipotle,
Yeah.
quick In-N-Out Mexican restaurant, I want you to take a guess, actual educated guess, on what the fruit that they are going to give me is. Then I'm going to show you what I received.
You want me to actually guess?
I want you to actually
Like
guess.
apple slices in a plastic bag, it has to be the only option.
Apple slices in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
Okay. What if I one-upped you and I said they gave me a miniature micro cutie orange in a sauce cup? It looks like a egg yolk. There's no way that is a sufficient side at Chipotle, dog. Y'all are seeing this on the screen right now.
What the
that Chipotle needs to burn.
First
for
of all,
that.
it is in the container that you put like side ketchup
Like
in.
a small amount of ketchup for some fries.
They put a little testicle cutie.
I can literally go like this. That whole thing, I can just swallow it, not even chew it.
Oh
Look
my
at
God.
that.
How much did that cost?
I don't know. It came with the kids' meal. That's sincerely the smallest orange I've ever seen in my life.
You know exactly where that came from?
Someone's butthole. Someone's poop. That's a dingleberry.
No.
Sorry.
I was saying the chef's pocket.
Oh, yeah.
He was like,
Yeah, exactly. He drove into work. He was like, he flicked it. And the guy just goes,
that is honestly, first of all, if you're ordering fruit as a side, any fast food restaurant or medium speed restaurant, go to hell.
Yeah.
Like, you're here because you want something to taste good.
I go, ma'am, you just got 300 calories of sour cream on your bowl. And you mean to tell me you want an orange?
You want a miniature cutie?
I go, no, you want all the chips. Just be honest with yourself.
First of all, that's not a regulation cutie.
This is miniature micro. This is a drugged up cutie.
Those are the ones that like fell off and like they're like, we can't sell these.
Yeah,
Let's give them to
100%.
Chipotle.
Literally, let's give it to that manager guy. Let's see him him out of his pocket like a quarter.
That is absurd.
What is that? That is seriously like it would.
No, they were definitely messing with you. They knew the podcast. There's no way.
There's no. I've never. There's. If anyone works at Chipotle, been to Chipotle, Chipotle fanatic, let me know right now in the comments. Have you ever been offered fruit? I've gone to Chipotle for a decade.
Yeah,
I've literally gone.
I've
for 10
never
years.
heard of that.
I've never once been given the option of, do you want fruit?
It was at that location in that chef's pocket.
And this chef, this staff, and this Chipotle needs to crumble.
Dude, I don't like restaurants like Chipotle and Subway. You want to know why?
Why?
The workers have too much power.
They do.
Too much authority over me.
Oh, you can get a heavy hand guy, and you're loving your life. You can get a skimpy little bastard.
They have too much power over the enjoyment of my next 30 minutes.
100%.
It's like, you ever had a Chipotle person who's just like vividly rude?
Oh my God.
And I'm like, are you judging me?
Yes.
It's because I'm a bigger guy. I'm tall. I tower over people. So I'm going, more food fuels me.
Yes.
With Cam, more food makes him happy. There's a difference here, right? So if I'm standing in front of you and I say burrito, what do you want on it? Beans? Yeah, go put some beans on there. You put a good amount of beans. It's fine. I don't care how much beans you put on there. Of course, black beans. And then they say, what type of meat? I got to go chicken so they don't judge my list and the spit doesn't get into the thing.
You're like, oh, chicken, please. You always play it off. You're like, chicken.
Oh, I have a story too. I go, chicken. You see how I'm set. You know my body.
You see my rounded shoulders.
Put some chicken on there.
Yep.
And then when I see them skip me, I'm going to go, extra. They give me a little half spoon. Brother, you're with me. You know what I mean? I don't like restaurants that have that much power over me.
Okay, that sucks for you in itself. You know how I am with customer service at fast food. I will literally say, hey, can you give me more without me paying for it? I will literally say, that's just not right. I'm a big girl and I want some more chicken, but I don't want an extra serving because I like money. And I will say like that to them. You think you're getting judged? I've had people scoff at me out loud. They were, dude. I go, yeah, but you cut that chicken on my bowl. Sorry, I don't play with food.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Fume. In every great true crime story, there's always a turning point. The moment someone decides to change course. Well, here's your chance for a turning point of your own. Meet Fume, the flavored air device designed to help you ditch the bad habits and feel good about what you're reaching for. No nicotine, no vapor, no batteries, just an awesome design and flavors like crisp mint, peach blush, and cinnamon hearts.
And if you're anything like me, not only is Fume going to help you ditch those bad habits and start some better ones, but it is a fantastically designed product that also doubles as a fidget. It keeps my hands busy, and I love the sound it makes. Fume. It's stylish, it's effective, and it's going to help you get rid of those bad habits.
Fume has already helped over 400,000 people take steps towards better habits, and now it is your turn. To kick off the new year, use our code YSK to get a free gift with your journey pack. Head to tryfume.com. That's try, F-U-M.com, and use code YSK to claim this limited time offer today. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know Podcast.
Sometimes I would prefer judgment rather than people trying to coddle me.
If you give me what I'm asking for, you can literally curse me when I leave.
But it's not even about that. It's another scenario. It's about my lisp. I would rather people judge me than coddle me.
Oh.
Because it makes me feel bad, right? We get recognized in public a lot.
Yes.
I love it. I love people coming up, talking, taking pictures. 100% fine. It has become a reoccurring thing of people trying to make me feel good about my lisp. And I don't appreciate it. Can we be honest?
Yes.
I literally went to the mall the other day. This lovely group of like 4 people came up, and they weren't related. You could tell it was like a friend group.
Great group.
But it wasn't high schoolers. Like, these are adults, like early 30s, late 20s, right? So it's like, okay.
Older than us.
Yes, it's going to be like a good adult conversation here, right? They come up, happy, excited, love the podcast, all this, all that. I'm dapping up. I go to the last person to take a picture, right? She's right here. I'm like, face is right here. She goes, by the way, I appreciate what you do so much. And I go, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That means
You're
a
like
lot.
trying to see, you're like, she's moving with you.
I go, oh, I appreciate that so much. She goes, no, you don't get it. And I say, oh, okay. I'm thinking maybe she was in a dark time.
Yeah.
The laughs of the podcast made her better. She goes, I got my brother into speech therapy because of you. And I say, and I go, what? And then the friends go, wait, your brother's in speech therapy? And I go, I don't feel like I need to be here anymore.
I'm gonna get out of here.
And she goes, and then she turns to her friends and goes, yes, he has a horrible lisp. Wait the fuck a minute.
He has a godforsaken mouth. You go, you should hear this trying to speak. She starts roasting you. Oh, he's cursed from birth. Hey, this guy's got a crooked tongue. The whole mall's just like.
And so she, June, I was like, oh, okay. I kid you not. She goes, look, say chicken.
Oh my God, she made you a party trick. Oh my God. She goes, go, do it, do the roar. Say chicken.
And I go, oh, I don't want to. Like, I'm embarrassed. She goes, no, it's okay. My brother has it too. I go, I get it. I don't know you or your friends.
Or your brother. I don't know any of you guys.
Yeah, and it's getting, and it's getting to that point. Like, I had a dentist, and she's definitely watching this. A dentist offer me 6 months of free cleanings because she goes, I know your mouth's nasty. She's right by the studio too. And she go, literally in a club. CJ was there in the club. I was like, oh, I was trying to make jokes with. She goes, hey, I own a dentist thing out here. She goes, I can give you 6 months of free cleaning because I hear on the podcast about your mouth. And I was like, now I'm self-conscious.
You say, you go, oh man, fuck.
I do when I guess I'm like, oh no, yeah. I was like, I'm self-conscious about it. She goes, it can't be that bad. And I go, yeah, it is. She goes, smile for me. Smile.
You go,
smile. I'm in a club.
Yeah.
I'm going like this. She goes, oh.
She goes, oh my God, get in my car. We need to save that.
She's pointing my lips out. She's
like, oh. You're sitting there.
Hi. Oh, yeah. She goes, head up, head up.
Oh, she goes, yeah, you're working with a couple diseases.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly, if we're being partial, I don't know what's worse.
What?
A full oral examination inside of a nightclub, or a woman that subjected her brother to therapy and made you a party trick in the middle of a shopping mall.
I'm not gonna lie, don't finger my mouth.
I'm going club, bro. Your digits, I know you've scratched your ass. You're in this club, you're in those leather pants.
Yeah.
He's playing a nice little tune. I know you itched.
Yeah.
I know you itched your ass and you're drinking a mojito. I don't want any of that in my mouth. Oh my God, could you imagine if that was CJ?
Oh, no, CJ would pass out. CJ would literally fall. But I have some club stories about CJ, but we're going to have to head over to Patreon to do that. But before we get out of here, I think it's time for people's favorite segment. You know what that is? Pop culture, paying it can. Pop culture, paying it can. Pow! Also, Dr. P is coming to Patreon. We'll do a sneak peek of that the week after it's on Patreon here, if that makes sense. But my pop culture, a lot of people in the comments are talking about it. A lot of people are talking about it. They love it.
Talk to me.
WWE.
I'm already knowing.
I know. For all the people that don't like WWE. Also, I've gotten a lot of tweets at the PSH8 at YSK Pod saying, hey, I'm watching this Monday Night Raw because y'all talked about it on the podcast. I've never watched wrestling. This shit is good, so you're welcome. Right?
Look at you, just spreading the word.
Spreading the word. Also, I'll talk about this on Patreon. We have a higher up. And how you know they're higher up, but they have access to WWE. I got a text the other day. Any WWE event you want to go to, just give me 3 days in advance tickets.
Oh man!
Oh my God! And also,
I call next one in Dallas. You already got to go.
Also, oh yeah, they already said for that one. Also, they might hook up WrestleMania. Even though I think I'm already going. I think I'm already going because of Miles, but if not, and then they said. I don't think they know that we're.
Like, we'll just give you a contract.
I don't think they know we're not that big, but they're like, yeah, actually, for WrestleMania, I'll get you in touch with the talent relations, so you could be like on the screen when they do like the celebrity shout outs. I was like, I'm like, you're gonna put it to Shaq and then me, like it's
low key though. There'd be a decent little pop. I believe in us. I believe in the crowd. I believe in the crowd. WWE crowd and YSK fam is like intertwined.
No, when we went to Raw, a lot of people knew the podcast.
Exactly.
A lot of people. Somebody sang pop culture with me in the crowd on a video. It was on their it was sick. Anyway, last Monday, it was the first Monday Night Raw since John Cena's heel turn. John Cena's heel turn. Did you see it?
I saw him talking. You get nothing new.
Dude.
You don't get a new look because I dress like this and you idiots follow and dress like me.
I think that John Cena is known for cutting legendary promos. He has probably the best highlight reel of promos outside of The Rock and
define promos for some that might not be
promos
inclined.
You don't know when they go out in the ring and they're talking to camera, talking to crowd.
Yeah.
So it's one of those.
It's like they're building the story.
We're building the storyline, right? John Cena comes out and it was in where was it? Belgium? Not Belgium.
Belgium.
Brussels. It was in Brussels.
Which I think is in Belgium.
Oh, who cares?
But yeah.
So they're in Brussels, and if you know, the overseas crowds are absolutely insane for WWE. Insane. So he was getting heat like crazy. Boos, shut the F up chants, F you chants. Crazy. He didn't start talking for like 3 minutes because the crowd would not stop. So he goes on this promo, and everybody was wondering how John Cena was going to turn heel. Is he going to change his attire? That was the whole conversation. Is he going to change his gear? Is he going to change his theme? What's he going to do? Like, what's he going to talk about? What's the angle? Him and the writers of WWE, so smart, took all of that and made it more real. They were like, to what's actually been going on with John Cena. Because for John Cena's whole career, it's either like you love John Cena, like if you're a kid and like that's like Superman, or you're like, dude, this guy's a clown. Like, he's obviously the GOAT, but
because he's polarizing.
Yeah, but like he just gets hate because he's John Cena.
Yep.
And he took it and was like, no, I'm not changing my gear like y'all want. I'm not changing the song. I'm not doing anything for y'all because for 25 years, all y'all did was hate on me. Yeah. All y'all did was make me this poster child of WWE and then tear me down and expect me to come out every Monday like I did for 25 years and every pay-per-view, and y'all still hated on me. And it was, I would venture to say, and in the comments, let me know what you think, was one of, if not the best promo I've ever watched live. It was insane. Then Cody comes out. Ooh. Adrenaline in my soul. Oh my God, it's Cody Rhodes. Wow. Okay, he comes out, huge pop. Great. CJ hates the way Cody Rhodes walks. Don't know why. He does walk like Pierce a little bit. He comes out. Surprisingly, Cody cuts a good promo on John. He's like, who are you? You're a whiny bitch. Like all this. Great. But the only thing I don't like is because Cody's known for not having good promos.
I was about to say, you said surprisingly, so I'm assuming
he's known for not having good promos. And John Cena is known for having great promos. And everybody knows if those two get in a promo battle in the same ring at the same time,
Cena wins.
Cena's going to wash him, which will not be good for Cody being the champion of WWE.
Was Cena in the ring at
yes,
the time?
he's cutting it right in front of him. The only thing I don't like is they didn't have John Cena rebuttal. And they
made him bite his tongue.
They're protecting Cody so the buildup can be. But I understand it. But today, when y'all are watching this Monday, part 2, they're going in the ring together again. Now I don't know how they're going to do it.
Someone needs to clock the other.
I think that's what's going to happen. I think that there's going to be some kind of brawl in the ring. I think maybe The Rock, Travis Scott comes out, or maybe we add a wrinkle to the storyline. I think, and my friend Santi said this, who's a huge WWE head, big on TikTok. He said, with a group of Travis Scott, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and John Cena, he said, I think there's room for one more. I would not be mad if we add Rhea Ripley to that. Heel Rhea Ripley. She's a great heel. I think she'll be a great heel. I think she's a Hall of Famer diva. I think, and she's so over right now too. The crowd loves her. I think it would be cool to have a girl in there. Maybe.
Is Liv Morgan on the side of good or evil?
She's a heel.
Okay.
Yeah. But she's got a lot going on her storyline. And Rhea Ripley's just so polarized. Like I just am in love with her, so I'd love to see it. But I don't know. I'm excited for this Monday. I'll be watching with you.
I have a question for you real quick.
Yeah.
On that. Has Money in the Bank already happened?
No. We got SummerSlam and Money in the Bank coming up.
How long between Money in the Bank and WrestleMania?
Right? I think Money in the Bank's coming up.
I think it is too.
Yeah.
WrestleMania from Money in the Bank is how long?
I don't know. Maybe like a month or so.
Can I possibly call my into the script now?
Yes. Can you Google that? When is Money in the Bank?
Tell me how bad of a prediction this is. And
WrestleMania is at the end of April. Okay, keep going.
Tell me how bad this is. I just think it'd be cool. And I obviously I don't know enough. WrestleMania, I would assume it's the main event. Cody Rhodes, John Cena.
It is the main event, night 2.
They go out. They go crazy. Hellacious battle. There's interferences. Maybe someone pulls in. There's crowd pops. Goes black. All sorts. John Cena wins. No one wants him to. He's heel. John Cena wins. Cements his legacy. That's what the WWE does for him to make him unified GOAT. He has the most championships ever.
Yes.
But then immediately after,
somebody cashes in.
Somebody holding the torch of good comes and does something to him. My mind went Money in the Bank, and then we have to see who wins that. But maybe there's so much hype in the match, and someone like a guest appearance or even 2 already happened. Ref gets knocked out. I don't know if it's a regular match or whatever. Yeah. But there's so much happening that you think they're just going to end with Cena on top, and then maybe he talks and he's heartfelt or something, and then somebody slides out in the 11th hour. Bink, bink, restores good in the WWE.
I love that. When is it? June 7th. Oh, so it's after. It's so
strange.
So
is someone currently holding the Money in the Bank briefcase?
I don't think so. No. I'm confused. I don't know. All our WWE heads are going to get on me for not knowing. But, dude. Yeah,
that'd be lit.
It would be lit.
It's almost too predictable, though, like that sequence.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, he wins now, Money in the Bank. But that'd be lit.
It'd be so good. Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, my God. I can't wait to – dude, that was honestly so much fun. Like, watching it last year. I wasn't with you. But
yeah. You were. You came over one of the nights.
Oh, that was night 1, though.
Yeah.
But, like, night 2, watching it, like, I only got to watch a little bit and then just rewatching clips and stuff. Like, bro, it was
so
the shit.
Good. It was so good. Well,
it was the shit.
Let me know what y'all think about in the comments.
Yeah, let us know. Tell me if I just pulled like a prophecy out of my ass.
Yeah.
But that is too predictable.
Yeah.
That's the only problem with my scheme.
Yeah. But it's not bad though. It's not bad.
It's beautiful. It'd be a great story.
Does anybody have it right now?
Drew McIntyre and Tiffany Stratton.
Drew doesn't have the Money in the Bank right now.
Drew McIntyre. What about Seth freaking Rollins?
He's got his own thing with.
He boots Cena in the chin. Wins at the end.
No, he's got his own thing with.
Oh my God! What
Roman
about a
right
Triple
now?
H versus Dave Batista match?
No, Dave Batista is not in wrestler.
But did you hear what he
form
said?
Anymore. What he said?
He's not. You didn't hear what he said to Triple H?
And Triple H has a bad heart.
Oh, that's right.
He's on like a monitor all the time.
He was giving him props. He said what he did to this company was so good. He's done everything in this company except beat me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was old.
Oh.
That was super old actually. That was like
Oh, I'm
probably
sorry.
2015.
Oh, I'm really sorry. It's okay. I go, oh my God, that's a decade old.
But that was
Pop culture, Peyton and Cam. Pop culture, Peyton and Cam. Bow.
Get us out of here, Cam.
Thank you so much for coming back to episode 157 of the You Should Know podcast. We absolutely love you, per usual. And for all of our WWE fans and our girlies and our boilies out there, let us
Boilies?
know. Boilies, that's not as nice to hear. All of our WWE people, let us know in the comments what you predict, what you think's going to happen at WrestleMania, what you think, what you like about the John Cena promo. Let us know, because when I tell you I've literally walked into a room of Peyton scrolling through the comments, reading them, I have done that exact thing. So drop it in the comment. Make sure you leave a like. Send this to your friends, to your haters, to your family, to your babies, everyone in between. Everything you need is in the description below you. We got the Patreon, Facebook, P's Twitch. We got the Instagrams in there. Everything. Twitter, it's all there. Just check the description. They're all linked. So don't worry about finding the right or real one.
Patreon's up right now. Go over to
Patreon
Patreon.
is up. Literally find a Koala Club member on Instagram, on Twitter, anywhere. They're all over the place. And be like,
Discord.
hey, is this really amazing? I guarantee they say yes. They are absolutely eating it up, and Patreon is doing fantastic right now. The community is growing, and they're loving everything we're giving to them, and we're only scratching the surface. Only scratching the surface. 2025 just began. We cannot wait to deliver so much more. Be on the lookout for tour information and updates, and as always, the Koala Club and Patreon members will always get all the information before anyone else does. So another reason to go check out the Patreon. But confuse the casuals, get your good karma. This week's secret code,
Kim, what's the secret code?
DHM.
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 Doohickey Motors.
Something, I'll give you one hint. Something that you were scary good at today.
Drunk history. Man.
Major. You have a major in drunk history.
Oh
101.
yeah.
Drunk history major. Confuse the casuals. Get your good karma. We absolutely love you. Cannot wait to see you back next week.
And I'll see you Wednesday on Patreon for the extended episode, Friday for the uncensored ad-free version of this. And remember, 1 out of 10 koala bears don't make it home to Christmas. We'll see you next time.
No, yeah. You just got to talk to him with a beer, and he'll understand it all.
I can't hear you. What did you say?